Hi everyone, today we are going to do a class to help build strength, increase your flexibility and improve your balance. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to come into mountain pose. So feet together, nice straight back, shoulders relaxed, arms down by your sides. Remember to focus on that spine. We're going to start with supported side stretch. Inhale your hands up. Right arm down, reaching over with the left. Just check that your shoulders in line with your hips, that your body's not twisting and that you're not holding your breath. Inhale back up. Exhale down the other side. Again, make sure that chest is round to the front. Inhale back up. We're going to repeat that. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Last time to this side. Inhale up. Then bring those arms back down. Give the shoulders a little roll to loosen them up. And come back into mountain. I'm going to bring those hands together. I'm going to do that lovely shoulder rotation. Bring the hands up above your head. Make sure your arms come up alongside your ears. Clasp the hands together and then bend at the elbows, but don't let the elbows come out here. Bring them against the ears or as close to the ears as you can get them. So you get that lovely upper arm stretch. That's it. Then inhale back up. Stretching up, then release the hands, turn the palms out, and then bring the arms down into goddess. So now you're bringing your chest forward and drawing your shoulder blades together. And then we're going to bring the elbows together and release. And again, it just gives those shoulders a nice little workout. Okay, we're going to do chair flow pose. So we're going to come into chair pose. Now, you can have your feet together or you can have your feet hip width apart. Again, experiment with this, see which works for you. So I like mine almost together. We're going to inhale those hands up and sit on our chair. And then we're going to flow the hands to the right. Then inhale them back. Flow the hands to the left. And bring them back. And to the right. And bring them back. Last time to the left. And bring them back. And then slowly use those big thigh muscles, come back into mountain. Now we're going to come into palm tree and have a good stretch. And then we're going to do tree pose, which is obviously going to focus on the balance. Inhale your hands up above your head, stretch them up, and then come up on those toes for a really good stretch. Remember, it doesn't matter if you keep coming down off those toes. And then lower down. Release your hands, wiggle your fingers, your hands and your wrists. And then we're going to come into tree pose. So we're going to start with the left leg. So remember, with the balance, you've got to focus on something that's not moving. You engage your thigh, but you don't lock your knee. So we're going to shift the weight onto the left leg. Other foot comes up to wherever's comfortable for you. So it can be right down there, a bit further. I like to tuck my foot up there, but only because I find that comfortable. But don't lock that knee. And then when you're ready, remember, look at something, don't look at the screen. Fix your eyes on a spot, lift up and hold. Slowly lower your arms down, bring them to your chest, and then release your foot. Lift your heels, relax the thighs, and we'll do the other side. Shift your weight onto the right leg. Again, remember, if your foot's down there, you're still turning that knee out, and you can take your hands up and do that. That's absolutely fine. And then as you feel more confident, you can move that foot up, okay? So get yourself in position and then take your hands up. Bring the hands down to your chest and release your foot. Relax those thighs. And then we're going to come to the top of the mat because we're going to go into low lunge and half monkey and lizard pose. So, feet hip width apart, nice big breath in, inhale up. Gentle back bend and then a lovely sigh. As you plant your hands in front of your feet, relax the head and step your left foot back. So first of all, for runner's lunge, you make sure that right knee's over the ankle and then let that left knee sink to the floor. So you get a nice stretch up the front of that left thigh, then that knee stays over the ankle, and then you come up for low lunge. You feel that lovely stretch down the front of that left thigh, and gravity is helping here. Okay. Just hold that for a moment. Then release the hands down, and we're going to go into half monkey. So we're going to straighten that right leg and fold down over that thigh. So you can hold that foot with your right hand and fold down, or you can keep both hands on the mat, whatever works for you. But drive that right hip back and bring the left hip forward and engage the thigh. You'll feel that hamstring release. So nice. And then slowly come back up for low lunge. So bring that foot down, the knee comes back over the ankle, inhale up. And then we're going to bring the hands down again. And that right hand is going to come to the inside of your right foot. So you're going to walk that foot out slightly. And so your right shoulder is against your right knee. This is lizard pose. Now you can stay here because gravity is really helping here. And as you get more flexible, you can come down onto your elbows if you wish, but you don't have to. Staying up here is fine also. So give yourself time, and as your flexibility returns, just be guided by your body. And then we're going to slowly come back, take that hand back to the outside of the right foot, back into low lunge for the last time on this side. So you can feel a real deep stretch down the front of that left thigh. Then place the hands down. We're going to untuck the left foot and take the right foot back and walk your dog. So lift those heels one at a time, releasing the backs of those legs, hamstrings. And then we're going to come into downward dog. So feet are hip width apart, draw the heels down and the hips up. Spread the weight on the fingers and draw your chin and chest towards your thighs and pull your tummy in. For downward dog. And then we're going to do all on the other side. So we're going to look forward and step the left foot forward. So make sure the left knee is over the ankle, the right knee sinks to the floor. Low lunge on this side, inhale up. So you get the stretch down here. So looking up or back. Again, if you feel like you want to lean back a bit, feel free. Listen to your body. Exhale your hands down, and we'll go into half monkey on this side. So we're going to straighten that left leg, draw the hips back, fold down, and we're kind of bringing this right hip forward to square them up, and again engage the thigh and feel that hamstring release. I know a lot of you have said you've got tight hamstrings, and tight hamstrings can cause any number of problems in your back and all sorts of things, so it's a good one. Well, they all are. Okay, back to low lunge. Bring that knee back over the ankle. Inhale up. Then release your hands. Remember, we're going to do lizard pose on this side. So we're going to walk that left foot out slightly. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Again, the shoulders against the knee. So you can stay here or come down onto your elbows like we did last time. Then we're going to slowly come back up. Take that left hand back to the outside and then come up for low lunge last time. Then bring the hands down, untuck your right foot, left foot back. Again, walk your dog first. Ease into it. That's it, get those legs moving. And we're going to go into a bit of strength building now. We're going to go into plank. But before we do, we're going to just go into downward dog. Stretch those hips up, heels down, tummy in, chest to the thighs. Okay, now we're going to come into plank. So, bring those shoulders directly over the wrists. Drive those heels away into plank. It's a really, really strong pose. Just hold that, you're building strong wrists and shoulders. And then just bring those knees down. And we're going to go into beginner side plank. So, stretch out back into plank, but bring down the left knee and turn the left knee out. Turn that right foot. So again, make sure that the shoulder is over the wrist, the hips above the knee. Stretching that foot out, and then you're going to open up the chest for half, well not half, but for beginner side plank. And lowering back down. In between, we're going to come back into plank. As I say, we're building strength. Remember, always only hold these poses as long as it's comfortable for you. Okay, this time we're going to bring the right knee down, turn that foot out, stretch out. So again, the left hand up this time, the chest is open. Again, nice strength building in the arms. And release. So back into plank one last time. And then release. And we're going to come down onto our side now. I've got a blanket here because you may find this more comfortable. I'm sure if you're on a carpet it's not too bad, but if you want a bit of extra padding, you can lay this out for your hips. We're going to lie on the side and do side-reclining leg lift. So make sure that you're in a nice straight line. Support your head with your hands. Arm in front and flex those feet. And we're going to lift that top leg up as high as is comfortable for us. So if it's only there for you, that's fine. So bring it up to wherever, so you haven't got to strain, just lift it up and lower. And we're going to do 5 on each side. So lift, you can inhale that leg up and exhale it down. 3 more. Lift up and exhale down. You can really feel that stretch there in the side. 4 and 5 and release. And I'm going to come back up, swivel those legs round, and we'll do the other side. So again, nice straight line, a bit of extra support for your hip there. Rest your head on top of your hand, other hand out in front. Remember, Make sure you're in a straight line, hips on top of one another, and flex the feet. And then we'll do 5 on this side. Inhale up. And down. And up. And down. You may find one side goes up higher than the other. Just see. The thing about yoga is you discover different things about your body that you wouldn't normally notice. And I think one more. And down. And then you can just roll over onto your back. Just have a little resting corpse. Say you've still got that little bit of extra padding under your lower back. You can bring those knees up and hug them in. Just do a gentle rock from side to side. Get rid of any tension in that lower back that you might have got while we were doing that side reclining leg lift. Okay, and then just come back into corpse for a minute. Just relax. Feel the stretches and exercises that you've done. Take a few deep breaths. And then we're going to get ourselves into easy pose. So just bring the knees up and bend to the right and roll yourself up. We're going to come back up into easy pose. And again, you can leave that blanket there if you wish. It's certainly not hurting. Bit of extra padding. Okay, so we're going to come into easy pose. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a spinal twist. So we'll start with the right first of all. So place your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind, nice big breath in. Exhale over your right shoulder. You can use the hand to increase that twist. And release back to the front. Take a breath. And we'll do the other side. So left hand behind, right hand on left knee. Big breath in. So you lift up and lengthen the spine and then exhale over that shoulder. And again, use the breath, use that hand on the knee to bring that shoulder round as much as you can. And release back to the front. And then all we're going to do now is open up the hips. So we're in easy pose. We're going to keep the feet flexed, knees bent. Inhale the hands up. Exhale. So as you come forward, walk the hands forward, scoot the buttocks back, bring the elbows down in front of the shins and just relax down. And then once you're down there, flex your feet and you'll feel that really deep stretch in the hips. And slowly roll back up. Inhale the hands up. Bring them down and then switch the legs so the other leg is in front. But remember to keep the feet flexed. That'll protect your knees. Okay, inhale your hands up. Exhale forward, scoot your buttocks back, elbows down, clasp your hands, relax your head and then flex your feet. Slowly roll back up. Inhale. Exhale down. Okay, we're just going to come into butterfly pose now. So just bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to open up the inner thighs and the hips. Now you might find that you're more comfortable with your feet further away, or you may find it more comfortable if you sit up a little bit higher so that you can bring your feet a bit closer. So you're lifting your buttocks off the floor. You can bounce your knees a bit easier. Again, do what works for you. Just bounce those knees. Take a nice big breath in. And take those knees down to either side. Feel that inner thigh stretch. One more time. Inhale up. Use the breath. If your knees are up here, that's fine. Just gently, your flexibility will come back little by little. Keep at it. And we are done. So just come back into a comfortable cross-legged position. And we're finished. Thank you very much for joining me, as always. I hope you enjoyed that. As you know, I love yoga and I love making these videos. If there's anything you'd particularly like to see, like me do, let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really enjoy making these, and I've had so many wonderful comments about how your flexibility is coming back, and it means so much to me. So thank you, and keep them coming. Take care. Bye bye.